What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Schemin and Dreamin pod. If you want to buy some merch, we got hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, and guaranteed it will make your penis 2 inches bigger. The link is in the episode description and in our Instagram bio at Schemin and Dreamin pod. You could also check it out at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. I just bought a bunch of merch myself. Join me.
And if you're interested in advertising on this show or our twin show, Two in the Cooler, email snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. Also, with a limited time offer, you'll grow an inch on your penis if you do so.
Welcome back to the Schemin and Dreamin podcast, aka two guys who do not believe the Salem witch trial.
Show me the proof. Show me the proof. Show me the proof. I didn't see any wands.
I don't know how to top that.
Those motherfuckers were out there playing Harry Potter.
What's been your worst gambling loss so far?
So this one was very recent. I did a parlay with Auburn, Wyoming, and Marquette, and I lost all 3 games. I didn't even win one.
You should win back money if you lose all 3.
I know, right?
I
thought Auburn was a lock because they were getting, And I thought Marquette was a lock because Coach talked me into it yet again, which I'll never.
You talked me into it too.
And Wyoming, I thought was a lock because Josh Allen.
Yeah. I went down $250 in a day because I was live betting tennis.
Turns
out it was women's tennis. I thought it was men's tennis.
Tennis hurts. Tennis, you either kill it or you get killed.
I got killed today.
And what else was I gonna say? The most painful was betting the Bills money line against the Chiefs.
I couldn't bet. Betting wasn't illegal in Missouri.
Yeah, that one really, really fucking hurt.
I have another one that hurt me. I bet on Denmark to beat China.
In what?
Olympic hockey.
Okay.
I didn't think the Chinese, people were good at hockey. Name me one Asian person in the NHL.
I can't.
That's why I took the bet.
Yeah. Well, that is
they blew him out.
Stereotypical of you.
Dude, Lee Nee with a killer 2-goal performance. Lee Nee might be the best hockey player on the planet.
Did you see recently Czech Republic? I don't even know if they're still a Czech, but
you're walking in racial insensitivity here.
No, because they change the fucking country name all the time. They played USA, and the goalie on Czech had 57 saves on 59 shot attempts, and they lost 2-1, and their team had 6 shots.
Dude, the goalies, the performances they put on, like Finland today, they were up 1-0. Or it was tied going into the third. They won 4-1, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or something like that. But they had 38 shots. 38 to 11.
So I want to talk to you about a movie I recently watched. It's called Enchanted. It's on Disney. And that movie changed my life.
For the better or worse?
It was the greatest movie I've ever watched. It was so fucking terrible. So my girlfriend was asleep. And I'm watching. She's seen this movie too. And I'm watching it happen. And I'm just like, holy fuck. Can you believe what's going on? And she's just not even acknowledging me. But I'm freaking out because this movie is just blowing my fucking balls back.
She was definitely swiping on Tinder when
dude, it was Amy Adams and the handsome dude from Grey's Anatomy. The doctor guy, that everyone always posts about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it's it starts off animated, and then she gets sent to New York City, and she's an animated Disney princess, and she has no idea what life's like. Mm-hmm. And she's just dancing around in a wedding dress throughout pretty much the entire movie. And then she's making dresses out of this dude's curtains. And so the guy that she was supposed to marry follows her to New York City. He's in this big ass fucking shirt. He's got a sword. He's just yelling at people.
That's just New York City.
Yeah, it's so funny. And then the evil queen that sent her there is just gets fed up with this fat dude and just comes there. It could have been you.
Wait, she was currently with a fat guy?
She was with the fat guy, and she was making.
Is that who's trying to marry him?
No, she is the stepmom of the prince that she was supposed to marry.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so pretty much she comes back. She comes into the party that they're all at, and she turns herself into a dragon in New York. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. She turned herself into a giant purple dragon and took Amy Adams, or the handsome guy from Grey's Anatomy. I don't remember his name in the movie even. I think it was Robert. She took Robert to the top of the Empire State Building as a dragon, and then Amy Adams somehow killed her, and she fell down, and then the prince and some random New York lady went back to the animated world, and they got married, and Amy Adams married Robert and lived in New York City. It was amazing.
That sounds tremendous.
It was so good.
You got a bunch of spit right here by your mouth.
Probably water.
Maybe water. I couldn't stop looking at it. It was throwing me off.
Probably water.
That movie sounds beautiful, though.
It was beautiful. It changed my life.
I watched Encanto.
How was it? I've heard mixed things.
If you're going in the movie looking for action and violence, it's not your movie.
Yeah, I don't usually think about that with Disney movies unless it's like the Avengers or Star Wars.
Yeah, I probably... What do I give it? 1 out of 10. It's definitely in the overrated movie section for me.
Really? It's overrated?
If we're talking like for a kid's movie, maybe like a 7, 9 for a kid movie is all right.
I watched Tangled.
Good?
Tangled was good.
I've never seen Tangled.
It's like Rapunzel, you know, the bitch with the long ass hair.
That's like... fuck. Rumpelstiltskin in that one?
No, that was
Shrek.
Shrek.
Two different things.
Rumpleforeskin was in Shrek.
What's your favorite Disney movie all time?
See, like, that's a tough question because you think about, like, the OGs, like Lion King, Toy Story, but then, and, like, Incredibles, but then there's still, like, good recent ones, like Inside Out was pretty good. That movie's good.
I don't know
Soul with Jamie Foxx, that movie was really good.
Over 2 on this end.
Zootopia.
Zootopia was great.
See, I knew you'd know that one.
We watched Zootopia together.
We did watch Zootopia together. That's a good one.
Just
I'd probably go Toy Story or Monsters Inc. I think I've seen Monsters Inc. the most, but Toy Story is just like...
It's a classic.
Yeah, like you think of Disney movies, you think of either Lion King or Toy Story.
Yeah. When I saw Toy Story in theaters, when 3 came out or whatever.
Yeah.
We were in like middle school or some shit.
Yeah.
I saw it in 3D.
Yeah?
Yeah, pretty cool.
Blow your balls off?
My balls, they swelled up from that.
I watched this one movie, the only movie I've ever seen in 3D. I like barely remember it. This is like, I'm having like a Jimmy Neutron brain blast here trying to remember this. I was in elementary school and we saw it as a field trip in school. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty sweet.
And it was like a movie about like people that clean up the environment that are superheroes, and it was fucking terrible. And it was in 3D, and I haven't seen a 3D movie since then, and I refuse to because I don't even remember anything about it besides the fact they were super recyclable people. That's about it.
The teachers probably made that movie.
Dude, even the teachers hate it. Like I remember walking by a teacher and like I don't know what that was.
When I worked at the one school, it's like a teacher's aide and like after school guy. We went and saw Tuck Everlasting.
Never heard it.
At Shay's. Remember that book we read where the family lived forever in middle school?
Yeah.
I saw that as a play. And with a group of students from the east side of Buffalo, it was very... Like, I wasn't into it. So I just let them talk through it. They could do whatever.
I actually remember one thing from when you were a teacher's aide, and you know where this is going.
Can't say it.
I can't say it.
You could think it.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
It was a good
I was
time.
actually thinking about the other day.
I was 5-1 as a basketball coach.
That's pretty good. I was thinking about the other day when we worked at Chuck E. Cheese, and me and you were in a group chat with our very religious manager, and she texted us by accident and was like, take out $150. I love you. I'll see you when I get home. Mm-hmm. And you text her back, and you go, I spent all my money last night at the bar. I love you too. Have a great day at work.
I wanted
or you're like, I have $3 in my bank account.
I wanted her to believe it was her husband. You think I confused her for a second?
I think she was very confused.
I thought that we were going to get married after that text.
Yeah?
Yeah. You remember how he was going to play... there's a backstory for the listeners.
In the AFL or whatever?
Where she was like, yeah, my husband never played football before. He's going to get signed to this team. This dude is 5'9".
Dude, he was shorter than me. I'm 5'9".
White receiver.
It works. Tom Brady could turn him into a fucking Super Bowl
if
champion.
he went to the Patriots, he probably would have been first team All-American.
Yeah, he would have been. Yeah.
He would have good.
So, Ben, I played basketball yesterday at the Hub.
Mm-hmm.
We had some great runs there. It was great. And, like, all the people were super nice, you know?
There should be fights.
Dude, so I was, like, leaving there. I was like, what the fuck? And, like, nobody was even talking shit to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I'm in my mid-20s now, almost. And it's just, like, every time I go to play basketball now, I feel like there's always a fight. Like, people take it so serious. So I was just, like, so confused leaving.
I would rather have their fights.
Yeah. The last time I went to XGen, though, the cops came. So that was normal.
As they should.
Yeah. Now when you pay $10, this is a free place. You'd think free basketball, there's going to be a fight. We saw a fight there, though.
Yeah. We talked about it before.
Yeah.
You said you had rapid-fire questions to ask.
Yeah, so first one is you played basketball for a long time, right?
Yeah.
And do you wish you accomplished more?
Yeah.
Do you have any regrets in your career?
Not really.
What do you think, like, derailed you from accomplishing what you wanted to as a basketball player?
My coach, alcohol. That's about it.
Do you wish you accomplished more?
I don't know.
You're pretty good.
I was good afterwards. I was never going to make the league, so no.
No, I mean,
I'm okay.
I got free college out of it, at least.
No, you don't get, like, scholarships for, like, D2 and shit. I wouldn't never went D1.
No.
If I would have trained.
You tried. You played against Joe Wara.
I did.
Boxed him out.
I played in his team.
You bitched him.
I played well for that team, too. I mean, granted, I had, at one point in time, I had 10 straight games, and I think I scored 5 points in those 10 games.
Mm-hmm.
But then I would have, like, 29 and 21 game.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hmm?
So, what do you wish you accomplished?
What do I wish I
Yeah, do you wish you, like, did more?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't think about it. I remember when you tried out for the team.
Yeah.
Got cut.
No, I didn't. I quit.
And you
I went to open gym.
Was it a tryout?
No, I went to an open gym. I never even tried out.
I still remember vividly, you dribbled up court, and I ripped you and hit a layup.
Yeah, you don't make open layups.
I made it.
Yeah.
A little reverse.
Which is good. Well, you didn't have to reverse. You probably all alone.
I did, though. We had one dude that used to show up in pajama pants late because he had detention. Me, yeah. And he would do like a 360 spinning windmill through the legs layup and hit the ceiling, which is 40 feet in the air. It was incredible.
Who was it?
Austin Jimerson.
I don't even know who that is.
You remember the dude
shit.
You remember who I send in all the time that sends these long, heartfelt messages every day about his girlfriend?
Yeah.
Him.
She
doesn't like the pictures or respond.
So
that's Fendham.
I actually have a story about that guy. So one of the teachers in high school, I got along with pretty well, and I remember I was sitting like after school talking to him, and that kid walked in, and the kid you just mentioned, and he was like, at the time, I think this teacher was like the assistant to the hockey team at West. And he walks in and he goes, "Can I try out for the hockey team this year?" Mm-hmm. And the teacher was like, "Yeah, man, of course." He's like, "Do I need equipment to bring, or like, do you guys have equipment?" He's like, "You need equipment." He's like,
"You need a stick."
He's like, "If you want pads, you can bring pads." He's like, "You need a stick and like skates and stuff." And he was like, "Well, I don't have any." He's like, "Well, it might make it hard to try out for the team, man." And so then one of my really good friends in high school, he was on the team, and he was like, "Yo." He's
now retired, right?
He is now retired after a big thing happened, but I'll talk about that after. But he the kid that you're talking about that showed pajama pants shows up to the hockey tryout in his sister's hockey equipment. His little sister's. He stole it.
Did he make the team?
No, he did not.
Could he
But
skate?
the moral of this story is that he didn't give up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can spin it however you want. You can laugh at the kid. He didn't quit.
He almost had it. He was one bounce away, one sharp cut from making the team.
Yeah. So he so what else are we gonna talk about? So the other story, my buddy, he doesn't care if I talk about this, but he was on so a video a couple years ago in like it was like 2017, 2018. No, it wasn't that long. It was 2016 or 2017. Yeah. I think it was 2016. But
Right.
he so he was on
the dots.
Yeah, he was on the ECC hockey team. And ECC hockey actually went viral across the country because it's nothing good. It was on Barstool, it was on ESPN, it was everywhere. But they went to like the college hockey championship for like community colleges or whatever. Mm-hmm. And this was in like a different state. It was like far as fuck. I want to say it was in like North Dakota.
Pennsylvania.
No, it was like North Dakota.
Maybe Minnesota.
No, it was like one of the Dakotas. I'm 100% sure.
Lots to do out there.
No, you could fuck your cousin, and buy corn.
No, that's the North.
Uh,
South Dakota's not like in the South.
It's in the middle of incest land. That's how I.
That's
Okay,
not
so
incest land. Incest land's down south.
No, that's racist. Do you know what? I'm not getting into this with you right now.
Emily, is it? Wouldn't it be down south?
Down south is racist. Middle is incest, and California and New
Ohio's not incest.
No, that's not that far down south. I think everything.
So you just said down south.
I think everything past Florida is incest, and everything.
There's not much past Florida.
No, I mean like up and left. In the middle of the country is all incest. Middle, south is racist, and then there's California. And
South is kind of both.
Yeah, it depends where you are south. Like Florida is definitely incest and racist. Bama's definitely incest and racist. Wyoming, it's probably just incest. Nebraska, probably just incest.
Oh, no, they're pretty racist.
Well, yeah.
Are they really racist up there?
If you're going out there, you have to assume that they're going to be racist.
That's fair. What about Texas?
There's like 50 people in each of those states, and they're all white, pretty much.
Yeah, most of them.
Yeah. But anyway, so my buddy's on this hockey team. They're getting smoked in the champ. They're not getting smoked. They're like down like 5-2. There's like a couple minutes left in the game, and this kid takes a penalty. Well, it wasn't even his penalty. I think it was, if I remember, it was either like someone shot it out, or it was like too many men on the ice. So he was serving.
Yeah, like a bullshit penalty.
Yeah, like not like something he did.
They threw him under a bus.
He kind of, yeah. Well, so he is in the penalty box, and he boxes out the timekeeper. Like the timekeeper's like behind him. And he's like this. He opens the door, skates out, and just pushes the ref down, like full force, just charges at him. Ref hits his head, gets completely fucked up. Like he got knocked out cold.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it went like across the entire country. And then my buddy transferred to the same school I was going to, and his dad was like a big hockey guy, like was with him his whole life, like. And he was like, "Yo," he was like, "Do you want to play hockey at Fredonia?" And my buddy was like, "Yeah, no chance." He was like, "I'm done after that." That's one of my favorite sports stories. I was so fucked. And then my buddy was friends with him on Snapchat, and he would show me his Snapchat stories. Mm-hmm. He'd put up like black screens and be like, "I want to fucking kill someone." And like, he destroyed all the lockers in the locker room at this place that they're at. He was like banging his stick, like fucking destroying the lockers in there.
Team leader.
You know what?
Wild
he showed
card.
more heart than anybody else on the team.
Love him or hate him. Wild card.
Absolute wild card.
Every group needs a wild card.
I feel like every team needs a wild card.
You need that edge.
Yeah, like Russell Westbrook for your Lakers.
Yeah. They didn't do anything at the deadline.
No, they're gonna be fucked.
Sacramento Kings.
about them.
Now championship contenders.
If they win the championship, I'll get on this table and I'll give birth. I'll spread my legs and give birth.
What about in the next 2 years?
In the next 5 years, if they win NBA championship, I'll give birth.
I'm holding you to it.
You can. Emily, you can write it down and fucking frame it in the back.
So 5 years, you have to give birth.
I'll give birth.
To the object of my choosing?
To a child.
I think it'd be funnier if it's to the object of my choosing.
You can't choose what I give birth to.
I can.
That's just kind of fucked up. I thought you were pro-choice.
I could choose what to get you pregnant. Like, how funny
No,
would it
that
be?
is not pro-choice.
What if you gave birth to, like, a baby horse?
You can't pick what comes out.
You're just letting God take the wheel?
Yeah. Isn't that what happens in pregnancy?
So what do you want? I'll give you $5 if they don't win in 5 years.
Dude, you can buy me a chicken from around the corner.
So $5. That would be more expensive.
No, it's $7 for the meal.
Chicken, not bad, though.
Chiking's not bad.
It's right behind Popeyes. Second best chicken sandwich.
Nope.
Chick-fil-A sucks.
Chick-fil-A is great at making food. Not great at making decisions.
Yeah.
For the public.
You could give me a fuck
Speaking
Mary.
of racist, huh?
Yeah, homophobic, too.
Yeah.
Give me a fuck, marry, kill of, like, 2 of the worst things on the planet in Chick-fil-A, and I'll probably kill Chick-fil-A.
Child molesters and child murderers and Chick-fil-A. I can hear Andrew.
I would kill child molesters.
Okay.
I would fuck Chick-fil-A. And I would marry child killers.
So, why would you not marry Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A
and get
is
free chicken.
It's so fucking overrated.
Yeah, but you didn't kill it.
I couldn't. In that scenario, I couldn't.
You said 2 of the worst things.
You did pick the 2 worst, outside of killing dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Vick around Bobby, Chick-fil-A, and child molesters.
Kill child molesters, fuck Chick-fil-A, marry Mike Vick, change man. And he's into breeding, like fighting dogs.
Yeah, but you can turn Bobby into a fighting dog, I think.
Probably. I mean, she is like...
One day she's going to fight Thunder. It's going to be crazy.
Dude, we don't know how old she is. When we got her, we thought she was 4. Then they said she was a puppy, and she could have been anywhere up to like 8. Or anywhere up to 6, I think.
We don't know how old my cat is.
That was over... What year was that? That was right around 10 years ago. She could be 16, or she could be fucking 10.
She's like that dog from It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, you don't know.
What the fuck is that dog's name? It's like, I've had it since I was a boy. Its name's like Poppy or something. It just runs around. It's got one eye.
Yeah.
It's
That's how
so
Bobby.
funny.
She has no teeth anymore, really. They rotted out. Then she got new ones.
She got fake teeth.
Yeah.
Your dog has dentures.
My dog has probably $10,000-$15,000 worth of new teeth in her mouth.
That's so funny.
I know.
Yeah, Mike Vick would turn her into a killer.
She is a killer.
What else was I gonna
Great
say?
dog. Shout out Bobby if you're listening.
Shout out to Bobby.
If you're listening.
I'm listening.
She played this one funny prank on me one time where she shit in my dirty laundry.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously I don't do my laundry every day.
Yes, you do. Now you do.
No.
You were on a span where you did it every
I did.
day.
I would do 1 load a day.
Yeah.
And it would be 1 outfit.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Great, though.
No, because we would go somewhere and you'd be like, dude, I have to do laundry.
Yeah. But anyway, she pooped in my dirty laundry.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get to it for like 2 weeks. Because I'm washing, obviously, my 1 load that I just wore so I could wear it the next day.
Yeah.
And I finally wash it, throw it in the washer, put it in the dryer. As I open the dryer door, a couple pieces of dried poop fall out.
She got you good.
So I had to throw out all the clothes.
She got you pretty good.
So that was a good one. That was probably her best little gimmick she got on me.
One of the funniest pranks Oliver just recently played on me. It's not too recent. It was like a month or 2 ago. But so I woke up and I think it was like a weekend, and because I had off, and there was just a giant fucking pile of. I thought it was puke. I thought, oh, he threw up. So I got a giant towel, clean it up, and it was just a giant pile of shit. It smelled so bad. He diarrheaed like a fucking mud pile. It was nuts. And I was like, I dropped it, fell through the towel, fell over the floor. I was like, you got me good.
You got me. I woke him up the other night while you were sleeping.
Yeah, was he biting your ass?
At like 12:30.
He's big in the ass biting now.
He is. Yeah, he put a hole in my pants.
Yeah, he'll bite your ass if you turn around.
He told me the end of racism is near.
Yeah, but he's pissed at you.
He likes me. Is he putting on a front?
That's how he sneaks to you. That's how he's going to infiltrate the government.
He's going to do it. If there's one dog that can do it, it's him.
Yeah.
What else you got in your mentals?
Yeah, I watched 3 movies actually last Saturday when I was
when you were what? Oh, it's legal now.
When I was having fun. But I watched a Cinderella story with Chad Michael Murray and Lizzie McGuire.
Why do you do that to yourself?
That was funny.
You wasted 2 hours.
That movie was like a half an hour long. It was nuts.
Oh, it's not that bad.
As soon as like things picked up in the movie, it just ended.
Good way to end on top.
But Regina King was in that movie, and I had no idea.
I don't even know who that is.
Do you know who Regina King is?
No.
She's a very good actress.
I'll throw out a name, and I want to see if you know.
All right.
Did you used to get like Sports Illustrated and that to your house?
Yes.
Brooklyn Decker.
Yeah, I know who Brooklyn Decker is.
She an actress? I don't know what
she's married to.
Eric Decker.
Eric Decker, yeah.
I only knew her because of the swimsuit model.
No, I don't look at girls. I have a girlfriend, but Eric Decker.
You shout her out a lot.
Yeah, I know. I have to remind her.
I feel like since we're pushing for this Grindr sponsorship so hard that like
that's Eric Decker's better looking
than who?
Than Brooklyn.
Yeah.
My mom.
If Eric Decker was on Grindr, I would message him.
My mom recently found out who Jimmy G was.
Do you like Jimmy G?
She was like, he's very handsome. I was like, yes, he is.
He fucked a porn star till she tapped out.
You can talk about how shitty of a quarterback or mediocre. I won't say he's shitty.
Mid.
I don't think he's shitty. I don't think he's good.
Mid.
Yeah, you can talk about how mid of a quarterback he is, but he is a very handsome guy.
He is. That's probably why he keeps getting gigs.
He's gonna go to Washington.
You think so?
Yeah. So, I wanted to talk to you about this tweet.
He's gonna go to Denver.
So you tweeted.
Okay.
I actually went through your account here. You tweeted, Adolf Hitler is one of 3 men, living or dead, with whom you'd like to have dinner. Why did you tweet that?
There was Jonathan Allen.
No, it says Ben Hunt.
No. You sent it to me and I said real shit.
No, check my notes.
Show the camera. All right. You pulled up the receipts.
Yep.
That's actually a good segue for. I'll talk about that in a second. But anyways.
But you called him Adolf Hitler. Why did you do that?
It's like how I call you Faz instead of Jake. It's like a friend thing.
Oh, okay.
But do you think he was talking about where like maybe he was going to beat his ass?
Are you talking in the third person?
Jonathan Allen, who retweeted my tweet about Hitler.
Yes.
Thought it was clever.
Yeah. So, no, I don't think so. I think he actually wanted to have dinner with him.
You think so?
Yeah. I feel like he wanted to. I'm talking about Jonathan Allen, not you. I don't know why you would want to.
I think I would go to dinner and be like, you know, I'm going to do the opposite of what you say.
I think he wanted to figure out how he became such a great leader.
Yeah.
Maybe he was thinking about the team.
The locker room. He wanted to be the leader of the locker room.
Yeah. I mean, I hope that's the reason, not that he hates Jewish people.
Yeah. So he doesn't like Drake.
But I want to know your reason for tweeting it.
My reason for tweeting it was a thirst for knowledge.
I actually have another tweet I want to ask you about, too.
No, let me talk about Putin for a second.
Okay, go ahead.
So I work with this guy, right? This guy's like insane, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
We're working together, and this dude doesn't work hard, but he's working like a maniac, and he stops, and he goes, hey, homeboy. He goes, I'm going to need a couple months off in around June. He goes, you want to know why? He goes, I'm going to the Ukraine. I was like,
he's going to go solve some things.
I was like, yeah, exactly. He goes, I'm a Navy SEAL. And I was like, We worked the same job. Like, I don't
Are you
believe
in the
it.
Navy SEALs?
But I was entertaining it, right? And I was like, oh, yeah? And he goes, yeah, special training. And he goes, I'm going to go break Putin's fucking wrist, is what he said. Like, not his arm. He's going to go
Does he
break his wrist. Yeah.
Do a little damage.
So World War III will not happen.
Yeah, thank God for your coworker. So you
The
also tweeted, me at 8 a.m. Coffee time, some mud for Mr. Mud, that's me. Ghost of boy, me and my friends pushed off a bridge when we were 8. You love coffee, you're a little coffee slut. Why did you tweet that?
I like coffee.
Okay.
I was at the Starbucks drive-thru line.
Talk to me about your friend that you pushed off a bridge when you were 8.
We were horseplaying.
Oh, okay. As long as there's nothing weird. Did you know that famed Syracuse basketball coach Jim Boeheim murdered a man?
I did know that, actually.
Do you think his victim ghost and your ghost boy know each other?
No, my ghost girl
It was a girl.
at my mom's house. I think she knows the woman that Caitlyn Jenner accidentally murdered.
Caitlyn Jenner?
She killed somebody.
Did she? How long ago was that?
Right before she was on the Vanity cover. Right as she
So that was
transitioned.
like,
Yeah,
holy shit. You know what? That's a genius way to cover it up.
yeah. People forget that.
Yeah.
She was doing, I think, 80.
Was she already transitioned at that
Yeah.
point? Okay.
So she's good.
I wonder if she's gonna change the driving laws if she wins office.
I hope she's our president.
What was she running for again? Emily, you probably do you know?
She was running for freedom in the Olympics.
No, he just got cut.
Who?
Ennis Freedom?
Did he really?
Yeah, he got cut by the Rockets.
Going to the Lakers.
He's done.
But
I don't think he's ever gonna play basketball in the NBA again.
Yeah, well, he's like 33.
Yeah, but he cares.
You know I'm nice with the ages. I'm right there.
NBA GMs don't like guys that are super involved in politics.
Yeah. That's why they cut Javaris Crenton.
No, he got cut because of legal reasons.
Like what?
What?
Like what?
I don't know.
He was innocent.
Yeah, I guess. I can't prove him wrong. I'm not a judge.
Let me read one of your tweets because I don't even have my phone, but I memorized it.
All right, what is it?
So you recently tweeted, excited to see a Super Bowl with 2 white quarterbacks.
What?
That's you tweeted.
Did I?
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't somebody else in our group chat?
That was you.
It wasn't my brother?
No. And you put hashtag LMFAO.
Yeah, but like...
Why would you hashtag that you're laughing?
So, I don't use hashtags, so I know that part's not true.
No,
But-
it was.
You know, I just like Joe Burrow. Did you know he only has 4 touchdowns in this playoffs?
Yeah, he has. Like, he's played good.
Yeah, he's done.
Josh Allen, now megastar.
What?
He's now a megastar.
Like
Outside
a
of
sex
Buffalo.
symbol?
I mean, he was before in Buffalo. Now, like, to the world.
Yeah. He looks good doing it. Did you see that in that interview, some lady made him take a 13-second moment of silence?
Yeah.
I can't believe he did it.
He
I've
killed.
been like, fuck off.
He killed it with that one.
Jim Rome.
No, fucking the guy from Key and Peele.
Oh, yeah. Key. That's
Yeah.
Key.
He killed it.
Actually, you know, have you ever seen Jordan Peele's movies? He's like,
Yeah.
Like Get Out?
I've seen Get Out.
Get Out was so good.
Get Out was crazy. You see the
Did you
alternative ending?
No. What was that? What happened in that?
Where instead of his friend, it was the cops.
Really?
Yeah, and he got arrested.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I like the other ending more.
Me too, but they had to do both.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
Me too. But I was glad that it didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't deserve that.
TSA agents. Never fuck with a TSA agent.
I saw Us. Did you ever see that movie?
No.
That movie is fucked. It's like,
I know what it is, but I didn't see it.
yeah, some like, there's like I don't know. There's like an underground society of people that look exactly like us, and they just are fucking like cave people. They can't talk. They can't.
Could be true.
Yeah, and in the end, the little boy realizes that his mom was actually the underground person, and she killed somebody and escaped when she was little. It was crazy.
That's wild.
That's like the craziest twist ending I've ever seen.
It's a spoiler alert.
Yeah, whatever.
But did his mom talk?
Yeah, she was normal because she, like, when she was a little girl, like, it starts off with, like, you think it's her character as a little girl, and she goes down under a bridge, and then you see, like, her choke somebody, and it turns out that it was her, like, other version of her that choked her and then went up top and, like, was with the family. And so she grew up, like, learning, like, shit. But she had, like, problems. Like, she couldn't, like, she refused to talk after that. You thought it was because she, like, killed someone. But it turns out she just didn't know how to. It was nuts.
Oh, so the cave person became their mother?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it was wild.
And was just a normal person after that?
Yeah, she was, like, had a family and, like, loved them and shit. But, like, she killed a little girl when she was a little girl.
Oh, odd.
Yeah, it was wild. It was a crazy movie. It was actually, like, scarier than Get Out, I think.
Get Out wasn't, like, that scary.
No, it was cool.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't cool, but it was a good movie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't describe it as cool.
No, I mean, like, it was a good movie. Like, it wasn't a horror movie.
No, yeah, I agree with that. I'm not a big horror movie fan.
I'm a huge horror movie fan.
I can't do it. I get too scared.
I saw all the Conjurings. I saw the second Conjuring in theaters. Those movies, like, the first two were actually, like, fucking creepy. The third one was terrible.
Yeah.
And the second one, they played, like, the real, like, voicemails or whatever of their tapings of the people that were living in the house when the chick was, like, controlled by the demon.
Wait,
true
story?
Yeah, and it was fucking terrifying. Like, you could hear, like, it wasn't them just, like, acting. Like, it was actual, like...
Uh-huh.
And that part, I was like, holy fuck, this is terrible.
It was really based on a true story?
Yeah, all of them are, I think.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, those people were real. Like, the characters from the movie, like, they were real people.
That makes it even scarier.
I know.
God damn. I get too scared.
I wish you got possessed.
Me too.
Did you see Bad Trip with Eric Andre? Where he pretended to be possessed?
Yeah. I like when he was at that bar in West Virginia.
He threw up.
Yeah.
And he did you see the bloopers where he like went up to a guy and he was like started pissing his pants next to the guy, and the guy got so mad and tried to fight him.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, you guys gotta do this. I'm not about to fight this guy. He like ran away. He was in the new Jackass too.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a movie I want to see.
I want to see it too.
Steve-O was one of like my biggest idols in life.
I just watched some interview with Steve-O too, and he was like talking about I forgot what he's talking about because he's sober now.
He's been sober for like 12, maybe 14 years now.
Yeah, and they were just talking about like all the injuries they had. It was so funny. I watched that one movie with Johnny Knoxville too, where he pretended to be mentally handicapped, and he joined the Special Olympics.
Mm.
And that movie definitely wouldn't fly today,
No.
but it is so fucking funny.
It's great. I like when South Park made an episode about it.
Yeah, the South Park episode
where they
was
had
hilarious,
Cartman pretend to be mentally handicapped, and he finished in last.
Yeah.
In every event.
Yeah.
He had a bike helmet with cut up hair.
And then he cut his own hair.
He took it off and acted normal until he got a $50 gift certificate.
Dude, that show's ridiculous.
You watched the movies yet or no?
No.
New season's out.
I know. I gotta catch up on South Park. I think it's all on HBO Max.
It's on Paramount too. I have a Paramount.
I have my little brother's. He bought it so he could watch iCarly when it dropped.
Just talking to the mic and say how old he is.
He's 21 years old.
Does he drive?
He does not. Did you ever hear about the story when he drove?
No.
I'm sure he won't give a fuck if I tell it. But so he's down in North Carolina, and my cousin was like, I'll let you drive. And my cousin is not the brightest kid ever to walk the earth, if you listen to other episodes.
He's brighter than bright.
Yeah. So he was letting him drive, and there was a family lawn party happening, and my little brother almost murdered a family, pretty much, and my cousin had to take the wheel and turn it because my little brother was driving both feet. He did that when I tried to get him to drive too, and then he let him keep driving after this for some reason, and they went into a roundabout.
Uh-huh.
And he had no idea what to do. So my cousin is fucking steering the car for him while he's trying to drive in the roundabout. It was ridiculous.
So he just turned the wheel?
He had no idea. He was driving with both feet. He was fucking pressing both down at the same time. He didn't know which one was the gas.
That's how it should be driving.
And he has not driven a car since then. That was like 2 years ago? 2 or 3.
I told him I was going to give him driving lessons, and I never did.
I would be terrified to. I told him I'd let him back out of my grandma's house one time, and he locked me out of the car and was driving with both feet in drive. And I was like, dude, you need to get the fuck out of the car right now. But he locked me out.
I used to be a bad driver.
Oh, I'm well aware.
But that was when I had my license.
I just told this story the other day to my coworkers about when you yelled vultures.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about my first ever time driving?
No.
Where?
With your license? Because I was with you.
No, without. I was 16. 17. My mom parked the car at the top of the street. We had a minivan back then.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was 16. And she goes, all right, drive to the house. You just have to drive straight, make a left, and there's cars on both sides.
Yeah, your street always had cars.
And I was like, I don't know how to do it. And she goes, just drive like you're playing go-karts. And I went, all right. And I just floor it. Like I'm doing 60 down this. But I didn't know how to keep the wheel straight, so it's just turning. So I'm almost hitting every single car.
Mm-hmm.
And then she finally was like, stop. And I was like, I don't know how to do it. I'm driving with 2 feet. Finally, she told me what one was the brake, stopped it. And then I said I was never driving again. Didn't drive for 2 years.
Dude, I don't even know how I passed my driver's test because my mom is the worst to ever be in a car with while you're driving. Because, I'll be trying to stop at a red light, and, I'll stop, and then she'll be like, whoa, what the fuck? And I'm like, what? And she's like, you're too close. I'm like, dude, I can fit 2 cars here.
Yeah.
And then my dad just never feels like going out and driving with us. He doesn't want to get pissed.
Fair.
So, yeah, which is more than fair. So I took 4 driving lessons from my grandma's friend. Mm-hmm. And then I passed my driver's license test. I have no idea how I did it.
I did Stevens driving school.
Yeah,
and I had 2 instructors because my first instructor quit because she
broke him.
Well, she specifically told me, she was like, I don't think you should do this, and I don't think you should get your license. It was that bad. I couldn't keep the wheel straight.
Wait, how is your car's condition right now?
Smelly, a lot of clothes in there. My overall car's fine.
Your car usually smells really bad.
Well, you got to remember that there's so much old clothes in the trunk and shoes.
But I think the cheese is what killed it.
I had cheese in the car?
I thought you had cheese in your cup holders.
No, mold.
Yeah, you got mold.
Spill the roadie.
Yeah.
I was leaving the cornhole tournament.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was a weird thing to admit on camera that you were drinking and driving, but...
You know what? It's too late now.
Yeah, my family already listens to this.
You can't talk about doing mushrooms and driving.
Yeah, I got scolded for that.
Well, good thing it never happened.
My mom called me. I don't know what time that comes out. Tuesday, like 10 a.m. or some shit.
I think it comes out like 3.
All right, but I'm always sleeping for it. She called me and woke me up. If you ever drive on mushrooms again, I'm going to fucking kill you. And I was like, wasn't me.
Show me the documentation.
Oh, my God. Yeah, so I'm leaving this. I'm not, hammered. Mm-hmm. But the cornhole tournament this year.
Yeah, you put in a piss poor effort, King.
No, I was hot. Because I didn't know that you could stand close to the front.
No, we both didn't know. We won a game.
Yeah.
We won a game not doing that.
And then when we figured it out, we were okay.
Yeah, we were doing
When is that this year?
Probably in June or July.
I'm there for it.
Me too.
But I was leaving there, and I'm a couple beers deep. Nothing crazy. And I was like, I'll just drink a beer. It was my last beer. Mm-hmm. So then I was just drinking it while I was driving, and then...
It's legal in Missouri.
It is legal. I thought it was Missouri.
Yeah.
And then I'm making the left around East and West, and I had it up here, and
It wasn't Missouri, was it?
Yeah, East and West Missouri.
Yeah.
And then I thought that I saw a cop coming, so I dropped it to try to put it down, and it spilled everywhere.
Why would you try and drop it if you were in Missouri, though? You know? Just out of habit.
You just get that fear.
Yeah.
I don't want to get pulled over.
Yeah.
At that time, I also had a couple speeding tickets out that I haven't paid from Concord.
I do remember you got a speeding ticket twice in the same spot. Right?
In the same town, yeah. On the same delivery.
On, like, separate months, was it?
It was a year apart.
A year apart. That's insane.
Yeah, same spot.
Not the same cop, though.
No. One wasn't bad. One, they said it was a 55. They said it was a 55 both times. It was a 65.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one of them I was doing 95.
You were in a truck, right? Like a van?
No.
I thought you drove those big-ass vans.
No, I was just taking a delivery. So I was in like an '06 fucking Chevy Bronco.
Okay. Isn't that what OJ drove?
Yeah. But it was like an SUV, a Trailblazer.
Yeah, okay.
And I was doing 95 in a 55, I guess.
That's nothing, though.
But I thought it was a 65.
Yeah, you know what? It makes it a little better.
The other time, I didn't want to get pulled over because I didn't pay that ticket yet.
So the first time you got pulled over was in 95, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they pulled me over, and I was like, listen, I'm so late on this delivery because I had to stop and get a vape and everything.
Yeah, obviously.
And then I was like, the food's going to get cold. And he goes, do you know what you were doing? And I was like, food's getting cold. And he's like, do you have like your license, registration? And I was like, I got neither. So he had to look up everything. Took 20 minutes, and he goes, I'm just going to put you went 10 over. So he hooked me up.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Were you definitely going 10 over, or were you going a little faster?
A little faster. But it wasn't my fault.
No, yeah.
I was listening to 93.7, and Nip came on.
Oh, okay.
And I just started jamming.
I haven't
Racks in the middle. Other
That's
time, they clocked me at 71 in a 65.
Oof.
Same thing.
I got pulled over going to your house once. The only time I've ever gotten a speeding ticket in my life. And I was going...
My mom's house when I lived there.
Yeah, I was going 54 and a 45.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Lake,
which is insane.
You're on Lake. Lake's also a 40.
No, it's 45 by my house.
Oh. It switches, though.
Yeah, it switches when you pass that Tim Hortons. I wasn't past that Tim Hortons yet.
You were in the car. I was doing 60 and a 30 and got out.
You did get out of it. You offered the cop popcorn.
Pretzels,
yeah. Pretzels and water, I think. I think you're being a good host.
What else did I got?
He probably wants to watch the Super Bowl with you.
I got a speeding ticket for going 44 and a 30, 40-something and 30. But the sign just switched, and it wasn't my fault. It was back roads.
No, yeah. What's the worst place you've ever driven in?
The worst place?
Not like ghetto wise. I mean like these roads are terrible. Like
I drove from. So for Christmas, the year me and my girlfriend started dating.
Congrats.
Thank you. She talked about wanting to go to Columbus for a game, so I bought tickets for a Blue Jackets game. I don't know who the fuck they played, but they killed them.
Probably. Blue Jackets are usually pretty decent.
Yeah, and in the morning, I was like, all right, we're going. Weather was fine here, or it was supposed to snow, and I was like, all right, let's beat the snow. So we drive 10 in the morning. Columbus is normally like, or maybe earlier than that, maybe like 9. Columbus is normally like a 5.5 hour drive.
Oh, fuck.
The snowstorm in Pennsylvania, all through Pennsylvania, was so bad, like, I was watching tractor trailers just fall over on the side of the road. Like, there was like 20, and my car sucks in the snow.
Yeah.
So it took 10 hours to get there.
Oh, my God.
Like, we got there, had to go to the game, Ubered from a friend's house we stayed at. And they serve moonshine there and throw Pizza Hut from the thing. Pretty cool. Oof. Great games.
Pizza Hut sounds fantastic.
Coming back to Buff?
I can't wait. I'm counting down the days.
Dude, that's
the calendar.
Only thing that gets me hard anymore.
Nice.
2 medium pan pizzas, $5.99 each.
I know, it was delightful.
One topping, too.
I would get chicken on that.
Oh, yeah, you would.
Yeah, it banged.
I just go pep.
Yeah.
One topping.
You got sausage a couple times, I think.
I did, yeah.
More
of a pep guy.
The worst driving experience I've ever had, I was driving back to my girlfriend's house in St. Bonaventure, and it was after the Bills played the Raiders. a couple years ago.
Okay.
When Diggs made that fucking catch and then big boyed that dude.
Yeah.
And so there's a funny story about that game too. So my girlfriend's place had an upstairs and a downstairs.
Congrats.
And thank you. And there was 3 like people per like level of the house, and there was some serious drama going on in the house. Like I absolutely have no idea what was happening.
Total drama.
Island, yeah. So like parents, like the girls' parents were coming because like how bad things got there. Like 3 sets of parents came. And I'm upstairs in a Josh Allen jersey eating taco dip, just ignoring everything, just watching this football game. And they're upstairs, like in this living room, talking about what's going on downstairs. And I'm just like, they're like, Jake, what do you think? I'm like, shut up. I'm like,
it was a close game.
It was nuts. And then Diggs made that catch. I was fucking cheering. Like I was like flexing. I was going nuts. But so anyway, I'm driving home. It's like 8. And it was a Sunday. And it was a terrible snowstorm out. And I couldn't see any. There was no street lights out there. Like, I'm in the middle of nowhere. And, like, I don't have cell phone service. I don't have anything. So I'm like, I was driving my Malibu, too. My white Malibu. I was like, I'm going to hit something. I'm going to fucking die, and nobody's going to find my body for a week. It's like, one of the people from this town is going to have sex with my body. Like, I'm dead.
They would, too.
They definitely would.
If I'm dead, put whatever in me. Throw me in the trash.
Yep. I hope I get buried I want to get buried in Hofbrauhaus.
Me too. Going there for my birthday.
I hope my ashes are scattered throughout that place.
Oh, I have another. I know we got to go quick, but worse driving.
Let's hear it.
Do you remember when we had that giant snowstorm like 4 years ago?
Yeah.
And you called me and you go, come over and watch Daredevil. And you were kidding when there was a driving ban everywhere.
Punisher.
The Punisher, yeah.
Yeah, we like that show.
It was during the driving ban at the height of the snowstorm, and I just drove to your house.
Yeah, we did. We watched the whole season.
And then I was playing 2K with your brother when you fell asleep, and we both ran out of juice for our vape.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dusted off the car, took it to 7-Eleven, which was open.
I saw you shoveling at my house the other day.
Yeah, I didn't think I thought that I couldn't park on the street because I was going to get a ticket.
Yeah, I probably thought the same thing.
Yeah, but there was no room in your driveway.
Yeah, it's buried.
So I took my car and I drove it sideways into a snowbank, going about 20. So it was
Jesus Christ.
Stuck in a snowbank.
I remember when you guys drove because when you drove to my house that night,
you thought I was kidding.
I did think you were kidding, and I also remember you saying there's a guy in front of me that's driving 50 right now, and he just wants to die. That's something.
Yeah, it was a truck. We were the only cars on the road.
And what was the other thing I wanted to talk about? What you got in the Super Bowl? Quick.
Rams take
Without
money.
thinking.
Rams money line. Don't like the -4 spread.
All right.
33-29. There will be a safety this year.
Right.
Longest drought in Super Bowl history where there hasn't been a safety. Bet the safety.
Yeah, and Bengals have a trash O-line.
Oh, lemon lime Gatorade too. What's that?
All right, go Joe Burrow, but I think the Rams are going to win too.